Hey, CMattDye here, and today I wanted to talk about the Ardana ISPO that's coming up. They have this announcement going along Twitter right now. Earn twice as much the Ardana ISPO rewards by delegating before March 31st. Now it's March 31st at around 9:45 p.m. UTC, and that's when the epoch ends and it goes to the next epoch. So you have to do it before April 1st on March 31st, which is a Thursday. So I want to get this information out. I was really excited to stake in the Ardana ISPO. I'm not really excited anymore, and I'm not staking. I'm going to tell you why. However, we all have to weigh our own risk. We all have different risk appetite. So if you stake in the Ardana ISPO, you can't lose anything. I I would be very shocked if ADA went to zero. I think Cardano is very stable. I think it's building. There's a lot of good projects on it. NFTs are exploding on Cardano. So I think Cardano only gets better from here. So staking for the Ardana ISPO, you don't lose anything. Now my strategy is going to be a little bit different, but it's also going to involve more risk. So I'm involved in DeFi. I can stake in DeFi and then transfer my rewards and get more Ardana than I would if I was actually in this stake pool. And I'm going to talk about the math a little bit. And we don't know 100%, so this is just speculation. So we don't know 100%, but we do know one thing, is Ardana is going to protect the value of Dana token. Right now it's 195. You can see on this chart, if you take away the very, very highs, very, very lows, and just go with the candle bodies, you're talking 161 to 319. We can zoom out a little bit more, but this is after it initially launched, and then it got in a little range, and now it's a little lower of the range. But that's kind of what I'm looking at. So I wanted to talk about that a little bit. And this is their website, Ardana. I really do like the concept. I like the team, and I think it's going to be very well. So what is Ardana? Well, Ardana is coming out with a saying fully decentralized. I don't know, man. It's on a blockchain. Most things on blockchains are decentralized. But anyway, they're coming out with a stablecoin, DUSD. That's really cool. Holders of the Dana token are going to benefit from that. So any stablecoin transaction they're going to benefit from, they're going to get a little piece of. They're coming out with Dana Swap, automated market maker. And basically what it is, it's supposed to give you low slippage. Like if you're doing SunnySwap, for example, and I'm not picking on SunnySwap, I'm just saying if you try to swap anything on SunnySwap, you have your price it is now, and then you have your slippage, and then you just say go, and then it gives it to you. Well, what new DeFi is trying to do that's not out yet that they're talking about is actual limit orders, and I know Genius Swap is going to do that. ViFi may do that. I don't know. Maladex probably will do that, but an actual limit order where you put in your price and you either get that price or you don't. Just like MuesliSwap, even though MuesliSwap is an order book, if I went here and I said, okay, I'm going to take this guy's bid here. I'm going to pay 207 for 100 tokens. I'm going to pay 207 ADA. I connect my wallet. I hit buy. That guy got his order. This is just using automated market makers, and you get that order. So it's a little bit better, and I think that's what DanaSwap is trying to do, and that's what a lot of newer DeFi is trying to do. So I just use that as an example to let you know. They're also trying to get into the Forex market, which foreign exchange, if you don't know, it's a little over $6 billion per day in that market, and it's growing. Because everybody needs a swap. So when DanaSwap first comes online, they're going to take a few months to add different fiat currencies, but you're going to be able to do that, and I think it's going to be kind of neat. Plus, they have that stable coin, so instead of selling a project when it goes up, you just flip into that stable coin, and then when it goes up, you flip into it, as it comes down, you can buy back into that or buy back into something else. But you can use that stable coin as a maneuver, and that's what I usually do in different DeFi markets. Now you can read this yourself. If you go to the website, click on roadmap, this is already done. But I wanted to talk about it a little bit. So they have a wallet integration. Ardana Academy opened up Q1 of this year. And Q2, they're going to have an ambassador program, governance transition. In Q3 is when it starts to get interesting. Stablecoin's going to release. Dana Swap's going to release. Q3 of this year, which is after July. Partnership project integrations, not quite sure what that is. Third-party integration expansion, kind of cool. And then in Q4, Dana Swap version 2, Dana Swap foreign exchange opens in Q4. Very excited about that. I think it's going to be neat. 2023 and beyond, tokenized asset vaults, mobile application, real world asset vaults, first gateways, institutional platform development. That's going to be very interesting. That's going to bring a lot of people into the platform. And liquidity and incentives program. Liquidity incentives program. I'm going to keep this in here because that's kind of cool blooper. But anyway, that's that. What is Ardana? I just told you what it is, but I'm going to include this white paper inside. These are all of the ISPOs. They call it the Ardana Stake Pool Alliance, which is kind of neat. So they're rewarding a lot. I think it's a little bit over 50 stake pools. Maybe it's 49. I'm bad at math, maybe. But it's kind of cool, and it does help with the decentralization rather than them having like 20 stake pools all ran by the same person. So that's kind of neat. Let's talk about tokenomics because everybody cares about that. 125 million tokens. This was their sell, seed sell, private, public sell was at 60 cents. And this was mid last year, I want to say. And this is the vesting schedule if you want to go read about it. So pretty decent, pretty okay. These are the fees. 50% of Dana Swap fees will remain in the pool. These are all swaps, and liquidity provider withdrawals on Dana Swap will incur a fee. 45% distributed to ex-Dana holders pro rata. 5% will be distributed to the protocol treasury. And then the stablecoin. Whenever the stability and reserve buffers are full, any excess revenue from the stablecoin will be distributed to ex-Dana token holders. So I'm assuming whenever you stake your Dana, you get ex-Dana back. That makes sense. And then you get rewarded like that. Now this is something you can read. You have to stake, like I said, by March 31st. And I should have probably pulled this up before. Anyway, I'm going to link this article down below. Like if you stake 1 ADA by March 31st, basically what you're going to do, I'm going to stake this article as well, but this article is kind of cool because it shows your bonus multiplier. So you can get up to a 2 bonus multiplier. The stake pool actually starts July 4th, but staking by March 31st at 2145 UTC, you're going to get a 0.5 multiplier for every single epoch. And this equates to 1. So you get 0.5 on the first epoch starting March 31st at 2145. Then April 5th at 2145, you get another 0.5 for that epoch. And then the next epoch. So you can get a 2 multiplier if you stake now, and you'll earn your ADA rewards. And then starting in July, you'll start that Ardana token distribution, and you'll still get your ADA. So from July 4th to December 31st, you will still get your ADA, but you'll also get your Dana token. And from rough calculations, 0.09 to 0.18 you'll get per epoch on Dana token, but then you get that bonus multiplier. So if you're getting 0.09, that bonus multiplier of 2, you're getting 0.18 per epoch or epic or however you want to say it, but you're also getting your ADA rewards as well. So that's one thing to look at. There are some pretty cool stake pools actually. I did look at them, and I'm a fan of some of them. All of them I guess are pretty cool. I only looked at a few, so I didn't look at all of them, full disclosure. But if you look at this chart, Dana is looking pretty good. You can do it a couple different ways. The stake pool's good, the team's good. I do like this project a lot, and that's why I'm making a video on it. But I also want to let everybody know what I'm doing, because maybe what I'm doing might mean something to you, maybe it doesn't. So anyway, if you do like this project, good. If not, that's fine too. If you like the video, throw a like on it, please. If you're not, throw a dislike. I enjoy the feedback, so you like it or you don't, at least I know. Any comments you can put below. Have a wonderful day. Thanks for watching the video. I'll see you around the crypto markets. Take care.